Greetings, Guardians. It is your boy Turkey here at SGN Hub, once again bringing you another video, Destiny 2 related, of course, and obviously, this one being my personal favorite LMG right now. I actually have the Retrofit Escapade up on the shelf, and the reason being is the Terminus Horizon. The Terminus Horizon is an ARC LMG, which can be found in Spire of the Watcher, and that's on Mars. It's a 360 RPM LMG with an incredible combo in the perk slots that no other LMG can randomly roll in the game. Currently, there are 3 LMGs that do have target lock that randomly roll on it, but they do not have an ammo replenishment perk. Those 3 are first and foremost, I believe, the Swarm, Circular Logic, and what is the last one? The power of Google, the Avalanche. It is the Avalanche, and I think that's from the Dawning. But yeah, those are the few that I was able to see. But let's talk about the Terminus Horizon. It has not really the best reload speed, which does make me incredibly sad, but whenever you do proc the Tax Balance stock perk, you actually are able to get a semi-decent reload speed, and it makes up for it, and half the time, the idea is that you're amplified, I guess, using this LMG. And if you are amplified, you can play into the artifact mod, Shock and Awe, which turns this into the mini Thunderlord, especially on Titan using an Actium war rig. It absolutely decimates adds, typically in 2 to 3 shots for red bars. If it's like an Acolyte, you're probably taking 3 shots, but if it's a Thrall or something along those lines, it should be 2, even in Grandmaster content, I do believe. I guess we'll see in the gameplay in the background, but I'll take 2 or 3 in GMs, especially if it comes with a Lightning Strike. Whenever we talk about LMGs and trying to do damage to chunkier targets, I personally am always going to more than likely look for target lock and some type of perk in the second slot, or the second meaningful perk slot for me, that replens ammo or does something to replen the ammo, because you're not always going to have Actium War Rig as the best in slot item, or if I'm playing Hunter, or if I'm playing Warlock and I'm looking for an ARC LMG that is comparable to Retrofit Escapade or Thunderlord, and I'm not looking up to take an exotic slot. I believe the Terminus Horizon fills that spot really well. And with the slow rate of fire, it being a 360 RPM, it makes it that much easier to achieve that target lock ×5, especially using the Actium War Rig. In some of the background gameplay, you can see me using it. I probably could have went to a more secluded area to demonstrate the lightning striking and all that, but I feel like we have a general understanding of the seasonal mods at this point in the game, and this is more focused on the Terminus Horizon itself. And I'm doing my best to keep it brief and not ramble on. This is just genuinely a weapon that I wanted to put out there more, and something that I don't see getting a lot of spotlight, and I wanted to just share it more with you guys and hopefully encourage you guys to go grab it. I still don't see people talking about Terminus Horizon or praising it. I always see commemorations or Retrofit Escapade or something else other than the Terminus in that last slot. I don't know if that's because triple tap and target lock is difficult to snag, but I am glad that I did finally get it, and I really wish there was a way you could craft dungeon LMGs, because I love the idea of a slow firing LMG with target lock and triple tap. With Retrofit, sometimes I have issues like, yanking my mouse off target and I'm just like spray a couple rounds, then I lose my stacks. But it's a lot, harder to get those back up on the Terminus if you miss, but also it's a lot harder to miss whenever you're at 360 RPM. And this thing chunks in Crucible. That's, 3 shots, 3 or 4 shots to the dome, and it's just like, all right, sweet. Like, I love the high impact LMGs. I wish they would get a little bit more spotlight in PvE. But yeah, if you're looking for a new LMG, or just in particular to fill up that spot where the commemoration is, or Retrofit Escapade, Swarm, Circular Logic, or anything along those lines, I highly recommend going into Spire of the Watcher and picking up a Terminus Horizon and hopefully getting this roll of triple tap and target lock. It's great for lost sectors, great for GMs, and just fun to use. Anyways, I hope you guys like this, and if you like the build in the background, I'll actually post a link to that build as well. It is interchangeable because the exotic is in the special slot, so if you wanted to have this weapon in that slot and you are using that build, it's doable. But yeah, once again, I love you guys. Turkey here at SGN Hub. I'll be probably posting more weapon videos because I actually do enjoy going in depth in the more obscure weapons that I don't see people speaking about. But I love you guys. Again, peace. I'm rambling. I'm sorry. Bye.